Ayy, I lost my mama and my granny in the same month. A bunch of bitches talking down cause I'm coming up. I know some people in my own city hating on me. And if you hoping I fall off, you gon' be waiting on it. Ayy, I'm the only child, I never want to be in no clique. You a rat, I ain't no mouse, I know we ain't finna.
Hey y'all, it's me, Isis T, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Alright, so I was gonna I started the braids without y'all, but because I need to get something done. But we gonna do a little story time on how my old job fired me. I got a new job now, but it's been a while since I talked to y'all, honestly, or since I made a video, and that's because I'm still redoing my room. Like, I'm still redoing my room, and I should be done by the end of the summer. I promise, at the end of the summer, I'm done and the video will be up, okay? Because a bunch of people been asking me, oh, when's you gonna post a video? When is you gonna post a video? Well, at the end of this month. So basically, right now I'm just doing knotless braids, but I'm putting rubber bands in them because when I put rubber bands in them, I feel like it feels tighter to me. I don't know, because I don't want loose braids. But I'm putting burgundy hair and I'm putting black hair in there. So I'm gonna just use one. I bought 2 packs of burgundy hair and the rest is all black. So I'm gonna use 1 pack of burgundy in the back until it runs out, the whole pack, and then I'm gonna do black until I get to the front, and I'm gonna do burgundy again. So basically I'm just putting this in my hair. You're probably like, can't you dry your hair out? I don't really care. It's a moisturizer at this point, and my hair is gonna be in braids. I'm using Edge Booster to slick it down, and I got some rubber bands and a rat tail comb, and I got braiding hair. This is the braiding hair that I use. I don't know if y'all use it, but I use it. It's good hair. It feels natural to me. Obviously it's not real, but it's the closest thing to your hair texture. So we're gonna start off. I already started the back. I started at 11, it's 12, and I'm still in the back. But so basically, at my job, I've never gotten a write-up before, like, ever. So why the fuck would these bitches fire me? Like, what is y'all firing me for? So I never got a write-up or anything like that before. I just was plain on me. Like, I did my job and I got the hell out of there. So I guess normally when you do doubles, you're supposed to get paid for your break. I remember because my friend, he pulled the handbook out. You're supposed to get paid on that break, and you're not supposed to. It say you're supposed to clock out. They said the manager says you're supposed to clock out, but you're not supposed to clock out. They're supposed to clock out for you when it comes to pay time. So mind you, I never got written up, never got suspended, none of that before. It was just, they just trying to play me. Like, I just had got a raise too, y'all. I just had got a raise. So I got my raise, because you know I'm a good worker. The hell, good workers get raises. So I never got suspended, never got a write-up, never got a warning for anything, like nothing ever, not even just for that one thing. I never got it for anything. And so one day they come up to me, mind you, they kept trying to fire this gay boy name. We're gonna give him a different name. We're gonna call him Mir. So they was trying to fire the gay boy Mir. I'm saying Mir because that's something close to his name. They was trying to fire the gay boy Mir, and so basically they fired Mir. So when I came into work, is this lady that worked with me, like we all cool. So she like, cause I'm on the 3rd floor, I work on the 3rd floor. So they like, so the lady, let me give her a name, Nikwa. So Nikwa like, you know Mir got fired. I'm like, Mir got fired. I knew they was been trying to fire him because Mir do his job at the same time. He be doing like half-ass job. Like, he forget to give the residents their medicine and stuff. So I'm like, Mir got fired. I mean, that's a shock, but what exactly did Mir get fired for? Nikwa. So Nikwa like, oh, I don't really know, they wouldn't tell me nothing. So tell me, because normally I don't normally clock in. I clock in, but I never look at the schedule because every time I'm always in the same room. So it's like I don't really need to look at the schedule because I already know, well, I think I know where I'm about to be at. But this day, it turns out my name wasn't on the schedule, but I didn't know until later on. So the 2 managers come up. We're going to call them Steve and Aggie. So Aggie like, oh, we need to go to HR. We need to go to HR. I'm like, Aggie, can it, like, what do y'all need? Like, I'm setting up. I'm getting ready for the residents. What do you need? Like, she's like, oh, we just have to go to HR. Don't mind my hair, y'all. I'm like, Aggie, like, can it wait? Like, because, you know, I didn't know that I wasn't on the schedule. But no, I was on the schedule to work that day, but when they make the lineup, I didn't know I wasn't on the lineup. So I'm like, Aggie, what is it? And she's like, oh, well, I don't really know. This bitch knew. So I go to Nikwa. I'm like, Nikwa, oh my God, they about to fire me. You just said that they fired Mir. Like, come on now. Like, so Nikwa like, calm down. You ain't getting fired, girl. I'm like, okay. And then Aggie gonna be like, your bag's not supposed to be on the table. I'm like, first of all, Aggie, I just got here. I literally was like, I just got here. Like, how do you expect my stuff not to be on the table when I just got here? Like, so she's like, okay. So she's like, well, you have to move it. And I'm like, okay, Aggie. And I'm like, Nico, can you get my stuff and put it somewhere? So I said, I'll be back. So I go up there. She's like, girl, you're not going to get fired. It's whatever. I whispered that in her ear because, you know, Aggie and the guy, Steve, they white. And then me and Nick were black. And so was Mir black too. It'd be all black people on that floor. And then, you know, the manager, they came up. So I'm like, I'm going to HR. I'm like, my heart is beating, y'all. Like, my heart is beating crazy. Because I did something at the job that I wasn't supposed to do. But don't nobody know about it but another coworker. And I thought it was that. I'm like, oh my gosh, yo, this is so embarrassing. Hopefully they don't know what it, hopefully it's not that. Hopefully it's not that. But, so basically I come in there. They like, oh, dude, the HR like, oh, we gonna call him Trump. Because that's what he remind me of. He's annoying. So Trump is like, oh, wow, do you know Mir? I'm like, yes, I know Mir. Like, obviously, you know, I know him because we work on the same floor every single day. Like, me and Mir work on the same floor every day. And you asking me, do I know him? Like, come on, let's stop being stupid. So I'm like, yeah, I know Mir. Like, what's going on? I'm like, that's all I keep asking. What's going on? I prayed before I went up there and everything. Like, I closed my eyes while I was walking to HR because HR on the second floor. So, you know, I'm on the third floor. So I had a little bit of time. So she's like, oh, well, Mir no longer works here. I'm like, yeah, Nico told me. So I'm thinking, oh, that's it. Okay. You just let me know. I mean, I don't know why I had to go to HR for you to tell me that Mir is not working here no more. But okay. So then they're like, oh, no, that's not all. So they bring up, they was like, oh, so did you go to Chick-fil-A with Mir that day? I'm like, yeah. The other day, I was like, yeah, we did a double together. I mean, no, I did a double and he came in and he took me to Chick-fil-A. So it's like, oh, okay. So he was like, so he gave me a paper. He was like, would you like to write a statement? I'm like, statement for what? He was like, oh, we're terminating you. Termination? It was never that deep, sweetheart. To a Chick-fil-A. But mind you, like I said, they said that I didn't clock out on my lunch break and I did a double. On a double, you get an hour break and you get paid for that break. I promise you, I'm not even lying. Like, all these other times, I never clocked out on my lunch break and I got paid for it and nobody ever said nothing to me. And I've been working at the job for a year. Like a year and a couple of months. So, for y'all to just now be saying something to me, it has to be something more than that. But I guess they just wasn't trying to tell me. So I'm like, okay, well, what am I going to terminate for? Can I get like a write-up or suspended or something like that? Because mind you, I never got suspended or write-up before. So I'm like, if I never got suspended or write-up and y'all always compliment me on my work and y'all just gave me a raise, why am I getting terminated? Like, it don't make sense. Like, you sound stupid. Like, still, like, you just trying to get all the black people out of here. Like, so they're like, oh, well, you are violating the rules. It only takes one time for something like this to happen. And I'm just like, Trump, if you don't shut the fuck up, like, nigga, what? Tell me something, you terminated. Nigga, what? So I'm like, all right. So I'm like, so after I write my statement, so Aggie's like, do you want me to go get your stuff? I'm like, Aggie, I can get my own stuff. She was like, no, sorry, you can't. I'm like, what do you mean I can't? Like, it's my stuff last time I checked. So she's like, oh no, someone will go get it for you. And I'm like, okay, well, if someone's gonna go get it for me, can Nikwa bring me my stuff down? She's like, no, Nikwa cannot. And I'm like, okay, fine, Aggie, go get my stuff. I was like, but I don't know where my phone is at, so I think Nikwa's gonna have to bring it to me. So she's like, okay, we'll see. So that's when I asked Trump. Mind you, Steve quiet this whole time. Steve's new, but Steve not that new. He been working there for 2 months. And you a manager, Steve, you better stick up for me. What are you doing? So I'm just, Steve, everybody keeps staring at me. So when I was writing my statement, I'm like, what's your name? Like, I'm asking Trump. I'm like, Trump, what's your name? Well, I didn't call him Trump because obviously I didn't know his name at the time. So I'm like, what is your name? What is your name? Because I never went to HR before. Like, I don't know your name. So he's like, why? You only have to write what happened in the statement. My grandma always told me, when stuff happens to you, write down the date, the time, everybody that was there from the moment till now. So that's what I was doing, the moment till now. And you're here now, ain't you, bitch? So, what's your name? So Trump finally told me his name. Like, you ain't nobody, Trump. Come on now. Stop doing that boo-boo. So I'm like, okay. Check out how neat this braid is. But, so I'm like, okay, Trump, you want to be like that? So I'm just like, okay, well, can I get a copy of my statement? He's like, no, it's for me. I'm like, mind you, I got my mask on. Y'all know I make faces when I talk all the time. Like, so I'm like, can I get a copy of my statement? Like, it's my statement. And he was like, I'm sorry, but no. So Trump started getting rah-rah on me. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, not to be rude or disrespectful or anything like that, but that's my handwriting. You asked me to write my signature on there and I want a copy of my statement. Can I have one? He's like, no. So I'm like, okay, well, can I get a picture? He like, I'm like, this nigga can't be serious. So basically, so they followed me out. So Aggie, she bring me my shit. Oh, tell me why they had to try to, they didn't want to show me the whole handbook. They showed me a piece of paper, just that one piece of paper. And it's like, oh, this is what it says. But when so Aggie, so yeah, so they only showed me one paper. If they would have shown me the whole handbook, I could have fought myself. I could have fought for myself and I would have been right. So Aggie and Steve walking in front and behind of me, like Aggie in the front, Steve in the back, like I'm like they're my Secret Service agents and I'm about to bomb the building or something like that, or they escorted me because I got a gun. And they followed me on the elevator, and we was on the elevator, they behind and in front of me, I'm in the middle, and then they walked me. I went to go clock out. She's like, oh no, I'll clock out for you. Like, she stopped me like this, like, don't touch me, bitch, don't fucking touch me. So when I go outside, they was like, if you need something, you can't come back on the premises, so if you just need something, just call. What the fuck would I need call for? So I keep looking because my cousin is asleep. I'm trying to see if she's waking up or not. So then that's when I'm like, what do you mean if I need, like, what the fuck would I need from y'all? Nothing. So they're like, okay. So I'm like, okay. So so I'm waiting. Mind you, I work like near the boulevard. So this bitch telling me I can't wait on the balcony joint. She telling me, oh no, you can't wait right there. You have to walk out. She pointed to the boulevard. I'm like, walk out? What the fuck you mean? Get hit by a car? Like, y'all, not only y'all firing me, but y'all want me to kill myself? Like, come on now, it's never that deep. So I call Mirror. I asked him what happened. He's like, oh, they didn't fire him because they fired her because something else, but I'm not gonna put Mirror business out there. So after I asked Mirror was like, oh yeah, they asked me about Chick-fil-A, but I didn't tell him. I was like, because you know, Mirror, you know, black people ride for black people. If it sounds like somebody asks you something suspicious or like that sound like you could get in trouble, they're not gonna be snitching if you cool with them. So he like, oh no, I didn't tell him that we went to Chick-fil-A. I said that I was very busy. I walked in, I clocked in, I saw Isis. She asked me could I help her with all this stuff because she was busy too and she did a double and she needed help setting up and all that stuff. So I said, yeah, I told her I'll be right back because I had a phone call, and since y'all don't like for people answering the phone in the building, I went out to my car and I sat in my car for like 30 minutes talking on the phone with my kid's babysitter and the doctor. And I think he said doctor or babysitter, I don't remember which one he said. And then that's when he was like, and then I came back in the building and I helped Isis and we got done what we needed to get done. And that's on fucking period. The fuck? Because see, he ride or die. Like, Aggie didn't even sit there and fucking, Aggie could have helped me. Like, Aggie's allowed to speak to try to get me to stay to work there, and she didn't say not one goddamn thing out her mouth. That's why I'm mad at Aggie. Steve dumbass is gonna sit there and be quiet, and Trump, I swear I'll spit in his fucking face, and I'm not even disrespectful like that. But y'all, I'm gonna go finish these braids. I just felt like I should have put some content out there or something like that, since I ain't putting nothing out in a minute. And I'll see y'all in my next video.